Here we are with a rapid-fire question and answer session with our Provincial Health Officer, Dr. Bonnie Henry. So, Doctor, first of all, what time do you start working these days and when do you end your day?
I'm a morning person, so 5:30, and the end is usually around 7:30 or 8 these days.
Sum up what your typical pandemic day these days looks like.
It's not terribly exciting. I do try and get out for a run at least once or twice a week, but then a lot of it is taken up in teleconferences, in meetings, and sometimes I get some time for thinking too, which is really important.
What is your favorite binge food?
I'm a chocolate person. I need to have a little bit of chocolate in my life every day.
How do you de-stress when you get home?
Running is part of my de-stressing. I do try and take a little bit of quiet time. I do a little bit of meditation, but it's mostly about just taking a deep breath and reminding myself about the good things that we have in our world.
We can't hug each other right now, but who is the person you will hug first once we're allowed to?
Oh, you know what? My sisters have been so supportive of me, and I have quite a few of them. So I'm going to hug each and every one of them.
What's the thing you miss most pre-COVID?
Oh, you know what? Other than my hairdresser, I miss going to restaurants. I miss social life.
What's one thing people would be surprised to know about you?
That I have a shoe collection, that I don't own a TV.
You don't own a TV. Okay, excellent. On the fashion note, what is your favorite fashion accessory?
I really love my Fluvog shoes, but I'm also into necklaces, and I have a number of necklaces from local artists mostly.
Name 3 hobbies.
Oh, I run, I read, and I do a little bit of yoga too.
What's your favorite place in British Columbia?
Well, you know what? I love my little home and my hosts, but I also love going to the Gulf Islands.
What do you think is the most overrated thing about BC?
I don't think there's anything overrated about BC. We're pretty lucky here. We have such a beautiful province to live in, and it's very diverse.
Good answer. What's your favorite restaurant?
You know what? I have quite a few favorite restaurants, but right now there's a number of them that are keeping me going who are doing takeout, and I have to do a little shout out to Heron Rock Bistro here in Victoria.
What's the one experience from your past that you think has most helped you deal with this pandemic?
I think the one experience, having gone through the trauma and the drama that was the SARS outbreak in Toronto, and learning a lot from that.
Had you ever cut or styled or dyed your hair at home before, or was this the first time you referenced the other day during the pandemic that you've done that?
I have done it before, though not for a long time.
What do you do on your Sundays off?
So Sundays is off is a bit of a misnomer. We have several meetings on Sundays, but it is one of the times where the Special Advisory Committee that we're part of nationally spends some time on forward thinking, and so that's really helpful. I also make sure that I get a run in on Sunday, and as much as I can, a nap.
Due to popular demand, this question, would you ever consider running for politics for Premier?
Absolutely not.
All right, that does it. Thank you so much, Dr. Bonnie Henry.